All right, we're taking a deep dive into the rest of this week. Mike, have you fixed that computer issue there? Did you smack it around a little bit?
You know, percussive maintenance, Lee, that's what I like to call it. It seems to have worked. We're going to find out. Of course, if anything goes wrong, it'll happen in the middle of this weather hit, though, right?
There you go. We'll find out in a minute.
Right. Let's see how it goes. So far, so good. Current temperatures for a lot of us dipping below the 32-degree mark. So what that means, frost on the windshields this morning and maybe some lingering icy patches anywhere that didn't dry up from the rain we saw earlier this week. I saw a couple of frozen puddles on my ride in this morning, so just something to keep in mind. I don't think we'll see widespread issues at all, though. Current temperatures 31 in Buxton, 28 in Sebago, looking at 27 in Lewiston and 32 in Farmington. Mid-coast, we've got 33 in New Harbor right now. We're looking at 32 in Bangor, 29 in Holton, and 31 in Trenton. So I think what happens here is over the next couple of hours, we see a pretty nice sunrise and get to enjoy mostly sunny skies. Satellite and radar not showing much going on. There is some lingering cloud cover, especially through the northwest woods, closer to Jackman and Eustis, and then south toward Augusta is where we're starting to just see a little bit of that cloud cover lingering, but not going to be the big weather story of the day. The big story here is really going to be what happens starting tomorrow evening and then through the weekend, still tracking the potential for a strong storm. Part of that is going to use this energy that you see here from Oklahoma and east toward the Mississippi River. All of that is going to phase, or maybe not phase, with some energy to our north, which could have some different results for us here locally. We're going to talk about that in a second. I do want to run through the rest of the day here. Mostly sunny skies with temperatures into the mid-40s by lunchtime. And then later on today, we will drop the temperatures back steadily after sunset and then overnight into Friday morning. We have the chance for a little bit more frost, although I do think it will be just a couple of degrees warmer, with most of us near that 30-degree mark overnight. And then things get a bit more interesting. Expecting mostly cloudy skies to start off the day tomorrow and overcast conditions by tomorrow night. So we're looking at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Relatively quiet. We start to see some rain through West Virginia, Maryland, and into Pennsylvania. And that all is going to be out ahead of this strengthening storm. There's a couple of potential tracks for this storm to take, and it depends on which track it takes for what impacts we have. A west track, it'll be rainy and warm-ish, so possible flood impacts there, as well as some strong wind gusts again at the coastline. If we can get it to track just right, we could be talking about heavy mountain snow for the weekend, heavy coastal rain, and a track like this would bring strong wind gusts to a lot of Maine. This is what we don't want. And of course, we do have the option still for this storm to go out to sea. If it does, we could see some snow showers and a breeze, but nothing too impactful. Right now, I think that one of these cases is looking a little more likely, but we'll get more data in through the morning and should have a better idea as we get into the afternoon of what to expect. Marine forecast seas today 4 to 6 feet, southwest wind 15 to 20 knots, gusting to 25 knots. There's the forecast for inland. Rain, wind, and mountain snow Saturday. Rain and snow tapering Sunday, and then breezy through the start of next week and cooler. Similar at the coastline, although I don't have the snow chance for the coastline right now. Depending on how things go, though, if we can wrap enough cold air around that system, we could be talking about widespread snow again. We'll have more updates on this as we get into the afternoon, Lee. A lot of moving pieces to figure out.
Okay, well, let's move them maybe a little bit away from us.
That would be nice.
Let's make sure the mountains get the snow, though, okay? I'm okay with that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.